peeps? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Happy Monday, y'all, or not happy Monday. Honestly, I kind of dread Mondays. And sometimes Wednesdays. No, and Thursdays too. So Friday, you know, I look forward to it. I'm definitely going to look forward to this Friday because I have no history class, which is my last class of the day. So that means I actually get done at 10:50 a.m. on Friday. Hopefully she'll cancel that class too. But digital literacy is pretty easy. So, which means sleep, 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 sleep. Okay, y'all. Sir. Okay. Oh, I hope you guys are having a great day. If you're not having a great day, remember that is always okay too. I hope y'all are social distancing, wearing a mask, being safe, using the hand sanitizer. Oh, by the way, what is it with bathrooms running out of soap? Okay, that's good that they're running out of soap because that means that people's washing their hands. But then when the soap runs out, you're like, now I gotta just, like, who didn't wash their hands, y'all? Because you know, most of them probably don't have that on-hand hand sanitizer like I do. So, also something to worry about. Oh, remember, do y'all's part to keep people safe and things like that. So, today, I'm probably gonna make me some ravioli. Kind of like clear my mind a little bit, and then I'm gonna get into some studying because like I got a bio exam. Wednesday, and guys, I am struggling so much in that class. Like, I can get like assignments done like this. Like, I have no problem with like daily work and assignments, but for some reason, the bio exams just like aren't it. Like, y'all, first of all, bio lab, all we do is talk about plants. Y'all, I don't understand plants, okay? Just give me the real biology, the biology of the human body. That's what's cool. That's what's interesting. Do I know a lot about that? No. Will be my first time really being exposed to that. Well, not really, because I got a little bit of that in high school. But I can do that. Like, I can learn the human body. People, y'all, I do not understand plants, y'all. Like, I'm not going to be a plant, what do they call it? Some plant observer or whatever the technical term is. Okay, y'all, I could care less about plants. I could care less about marine life or land, animal life, or whatever the case may be. Y'all, I just don't care about that. I don't see the point in it, honestly. Like, why are we learning about animal behavior and evolution and things like that? I mean, do you think that these people care? Like, I just feel like you shouldn't go through college life doing like prerequisites or things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the first 4 years, well, I say first 4 years, but those 4 years should not be just random classes that people are being required to take. If your major is in history or whatever the case may be, and sorry if it's a little dark, I don't really like to use, like, how do I say it, fluorescent lighting, to be honest with you. So my lighting in the room always is pretty much, unless it's like pitch black outside, my lighting is always natural pretty much. So if it's dark in here, it's going to be dark. If it's light in here because of the outside light, then it's going to be light. Okay, so just move on from that. But anyway, like, if your major is history, why do you need to know about freaking plant life? Like, unless you're a historian that specializes in plants or something, or whatever the case may be, then that's different. But like, for things like when you want to be a doctor slash surgeon, or a physician's assistant, a pharmacist, things like that, like, we don't need like the first pretty much like 2 years of BS classes, and then the rest of the 2 years classes that are related to our field. Like, that shouldn't be how it works. I don't agree with that. I never have. I mean, if people are still, like, just taking general classes because they haven't figured it out, then that's different. Then you should leave that, what do you call it? Them keep those people on that course of study, but you should make it more specific to those people. Like, honestly, y'all, let's just be honest, okay? We're just gonna say in my case right now, these 4 years, this undergraduate, these 4 years are pretty much nothing, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna be easy peasy nothing. I'm saying nothing as in they're nothing. Like, these 4 years mean nothing, because when I get into med school, they're not gonna care about what you learned in history class. So I don't understand why. Or digital literacy. Like, what the heck? You don't need to, I don't know, y'all. It's just kind of like my way of thinking. Like, I don't need to know when the Civil War started or ended, or who was involved, or how we got to the Civil War, or whatever the case may be, to know how to take someone's blood pressure. Like, what the heck? We don't need to, like, what is the correlation? Like, I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Why are we spending 2 years, or whatever the case may be, I'm just throwing out numbers, to end up literally not needing any of that crap when we go on to even more education, or whatever you guys may be. You know what I'm saying? If I'm, let's use a different example. If I'm going to be a teacher, right? I don't need to know. Like, let's say I'm going to be a literacy teacher, or a language arts teacher, or a literature teacher, whatever, however you want to pose it. Teaching first graders. What the heck do I need to know how to apply algebraic equations and application and applying it to real life? What? Guys, I don't know, like, I can't even apply it to, like, being a pediatric surgeon. Like, I don't need to be able to find X. You give people the measurements, you show them, like, the techniques and stuff, and things like that. You do not need to find X to be able to do that. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, people. Like, this education system, I'm not saying it's particularly Barry University. I mean, all universities do this, but I can't say I've never been to all universities. And, you know, but I'm saying, you guys know what I'm saying, okay? I'm not saying it's specifically Barry. I'm not saying it's you and I'm not saying it's, I'm just throwing it out there. For the most part, when you're going for your undergraduate, or whatever the case may be, and you have chosen a major, and you know exactly, like, if you change it, I mean, that's your business, then you have to do some other hogwash things. But I'm saying, when you know it, and you actually have a major in there, and you're over here taking a class called The Meaning of History. What? I don't know, y'all. Anyway, that's my spiel. Oh, and today, y'all, okay, so I was walking to my history class, right? And for the most part, you guys can look up Barry University's campus, right? But I'll kind of explain it to you, like, whatchamacallit? How do I say this? Like, more times than not, you have to go outside to your classes, if you get what I mean. It's not just like a big building or multiple big buildings where you can pretty much stay inside almost all day. You know what I'm saying? When you're walking to and from classes, you know what I'm saying? Here, you pretty much have to walk outside each time you have a different class, unless you have in the same building. I'm just giving you an example, right? So, I was walking to my history class, and y'all know this is college students, okay? Like, and for the commuters, right? Okay, first of all, there are times of the day, especially if, like, I didn't grocery shop on Sunday, which I normally do, and I decide, or like I need something that I ran out of, and I'm like, decide that I'm not gonna go with that. Oh, look at my dimple. Anyway, there are certain times of the day that I don't leave because the commuters are here. So I know it will be hard to get my same parking spot or near the area where I need to be because the commuters are here during those times, so I won't leave. So there's that. I just threw that in there. Well, first of all, let me put this up. Commuters, why are your parks near the residence halls? Y'all do not need to be over here. What are y'all doing? You all do not live here. Y'all are commuters. Commuters go to the other side of the campus, okay? And when I do the campus tour, y'all see what I mean, okay? But for now, that's all I want to say about you commuters, okay? Why are y'all parking in the residency? I know parking is limited, but y'all don't need to be parking all the way over yonder where the residents live. Anyway, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, I was walking to my history class, and like I said, y'all college students, y'all commuters, y'all just be creating parking spots that ain't parking spots. Like, okay, so you know, like how like there'll be lines or whatever, just in any parking space or whatever, parking area, parking lot, whatever. There'll be lines there. That indicates, I don't know specifically the correct terminology, but I'm pretty sure that indicates that is not a parking spot. And this girl, she just supposed to, I thought she was like getting ready to like, I'm not gonna say run me over, but she had like had paused, and I was like, okay, she's waiting for, because there was a dude walking this way and I was walking this way, and so I thought she was waiting. This girl parks the car and turns off it, and she's like gathering herself like she's getting ready to get out of the car. I'm like, y'all just be creating parking spots, like that is not a parking spot. And it's not like the campus people, I don't think it's campus security's job to do that, but I mean, like y'all be cracking me up with like how y'all be creating parking spots over here, like, and then there be people just parking in the handicap spots when I know they ain't no handicap. I'm not saying all people, but you know, I'm like, okay, you handicap, okay, but I see no sticker, I see no thingy that you put on the mirror. I'm like, maybe they left it at home, maybe. I mean, I don't know, because honestly, I'm handicapped, but you wouldn't be able to tell. So like, I don't want to like make assumptions, because if that ever happens to me, you know, I don't want people to make assumptions about me. Not that I care, but you know, I look normal and things like that, but you never really know medically what's going on with somebody inside, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to assume anything, but let's just say, for argument's sake, that they actually are handicapped or whatever. Where is y'all's sticker? Do y'all want to get, like, do y'all want to get in trouble? Do y'all want to get a ticket? Do y'all want to get towed? Do you want to get fined? Okay? Get the sticker. Get the little thingy that hangs on the mirror, okay? I don't know what it's called. But get it, okay? I mean, even if y'all ain't handicap, I'm not encouraging this, obviously, because you're taking up a person's spot that actually needs a spot. But I am saying that, what y'all doing? Like, it's like y'all want to get there to be consequences, bad consequences to your actions. Like, what are you doing, sis? I cannot. It's been quite the day. In whatchamacallit? English comp strategies or whatever. English composition strategy, whatever. English class. I'm just gonna say it, because that's what it is. It's an English class. Excuse me. We went over, like, some people, like, these professors call these like lectures or whatever. Well, first of all, 2 of them are actually lectures, but the other 2, they kind of like, I guess each professor, I didn't like, just has their own definition of a lecture. I don't really consider it a lecture, but it is what it is. she gave a little lecture, or she literally like talked about some like terms or whatever. And then we got to play Jeopardy, right? Well, not got to play Jeopardy. We were forced to play Jeopardy. And then she said, whichever team wins or whatever, there's going to be a special prize or whatever. And I was like, okay. Well, first of all, I just know you can't go into a required class game or whatever just thinking that your whole team's going to lose or that your team's going to drag you down, okay? If you think that, you have already lost, okay? You got to, like, uplift. You got to be, like, you know. And hopefully you have other people that kind of will hype you up, too, or whatever. When you see a 2021 thing, yo, I'm sorry. I just like sometimes like I come up with these random things. I see the class of 2021 shirt. I'm like, no, do not wear that, people. Okay, we still need to be honoring the poor class of 2020. R.I.P. us and the struggles we went to. Anyway, so in English, okay, so we have the game, right? And like we have a, I don't want to say we have like a bad team. I'm just saying it's like me, no names. This girl, well, my friend or whatever, but this girl, and then we have 2 more girls back here. They're like pretty quiet. And then these 2 other guys back here, who I just don't think that the prize should have applied to them, because she said at the beginning of all of this, I'm looking out for people. She's like, I'm looking out for people that aren't participating, that aren't actively participating in the game or whatever, and the other members are doing all the work. You know what I'm saying? They didn't really do anything. They didn't even really participate, to be honest with you. And the thing was, like, before other people could answer, because I was one of the first people, I was the first person that grabbed the, what do you call it, the dry erase marker, right? Because if there weren't buzzers or anything like that or whatever, so it was like, there was like, a marker was on like a chair or whatever, and then like whoever like ran up and grabbed it first, that team could answer, whatever. I mean, could answer, right? And so, even when, girl A, was ushering them to, like, come closer so that way we can, like, get these points or whatever, because each person, it couldn't be the same person getting and grabbing the marker or whatever. It'd be a different person each time or whatever. And so we're like, so even girl A would like come closer to it so that way you can get to the marker faster. And like the one dude pretty much stayed in the same spot and the other dude moved up barely. And so it's like, okay, whatever. We were hitting it, right? We were and then, well, the other team was like doing terrible. We were, isn't normally in Jeopardy, like, if the team who picked or whatever, or who answered first got it wrong, then the other team could answer? I'm pretty sure, but the professor, they got it wrong and she would just move on. And I'm like, okay, whatever. But anyway, they were doing terribly. And not because they were dumb or anything like that, but we were just, like, quick with it, and, you know, we were just that good, you know what I'm saying? And so, wait, what time is it? Okay. What was it? What was happening? Okay, then we get to the final question. Before the final Jeopardy question. And so, that other team had previously chose the Jeopardy question, right? And then she said, okay, next team pick it. And because we were team Jumpin' Jellyfish and they were team Little Einsteins. And so I guess she had forgotten that they had already gone. And they had picked it. She said, okay, Little Einsteins, pick the final question. Because I guess she had forgotten it was our turn. And so, like, they just picked it, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, I don't know if anyone really heard me or whatever. Girl A did, but, and I'm not trying to be mean with giving these individuals these labels. I just don't want to use their real name, you know what I'm saying? And so, I was like, okay. Whatever. I'm not one to tell y'all know me. I just gonna let it slide. And we were, like, ahead like a gazillion points, so. Now, had it been, like, neck and neck, it would have been a different story. But, you know, due to the fact that I'm like, okay. Well, first, due to the fact that we were, like, a gazillion points ahead, and I'm just like, okay, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to give it to him, okay? They got the answer wrong anyway, but, you know, that's not the point. That's not the point. I'm sorry, y'all. If you don't know me, I am a very competitive person, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to let some things slide. On rare occasions, okay? There has to be some things into place, you know. We gotta be 1,000 points ahead. I gotta see the question and realize that everyone in my team is looking confused, so we're just gonna ignore that. And they got to the thing and still got it wrong too, so we were good. So we get to the final Jeopardy question, right? And if you guys don't know how Jeopardy works, the final Jeopardy question is you tally up all your points and things like that, and then you determine how many points you can wager with. They only had 150 points. And the professor, no names, she had said, okay, y'all had 550 points, and then you guys got 300, which gives you guys 850. First of all, that math was already wrong, because we have 500 points, and then she gave an additional 50 points when you explain the answer. So, first of all, even that add up was wrong anyway. But, she was like, okay, and then that's it. She literally had only listed off the 550 and the 300, which was really 350. And girl A and I was looking at each other like, you're missing, like, I'm not gonna say, she was missing a gazillion more points, okay? That's how I'm gonna say. She was missing a gazillion more points, okay? And we were like, that ain't right. And then she was like, really? That's all I have on the sheet of paper. I'm like, then girl, I don't know, the devil is a lie, girl. You is missing the whole thing, Professor. I mean, I know either way we have the winning points, but sis, you're missing a gazillion points, sis. We can't, no, we ain't gonna do this. And then she's like, okay, for the sake of this, because I don't know how many points you guys, this team actually had, which was us, they're just gonna be the winners, seeing as how we were already a gazillion points ahead. And she was like, so you guys are just deemed the winners, to make it fair or whatever. And we were like, okay, hey. And then she said the freaking, whatchamacallit? The prize. And the prize was, we get to leave 10 minutes early from class. I mean, I'm not complaining, but I guess I would have rather had, like, a prize where you get, like, 10 extra points or extra credit on an assignment they didn't receive such a high score with. I mean, her assignments are normally easy, but I'm just saying, like, let's say for a paper, right? And you got, you know, less of a grade than you wanted, or like things like that. I wish you would have said, okay, you can get an extra 10 points or extra credit on an assignment of your choosing. I would prefer that. Again, I'm not complaining. I mean, you get to leave 10 minutes before class, but a lot of times she'll get done with something and Like, she'll give, like, a little, like, lecture or whatever, and then she'll be like, okay, when I call attendance, you guys can leave, and that's normally about 10 minutes before class actually ends. So now it's like, I gotta make sure I pick and choose. I mean, if that was the case, you should have been like, you get a day where you don't have to come to class, or you get a day where you can leave 20 minutes earlier. You get what I'm saying? Even 15, I'll take 15 extra minutes. I mean, that you can leave early, you know what I'm saying? But again, not complaining, not complaining. So, yeah. That was my day, pretty much. Well, the first part of my day. Now then I checked the car. And these lawn people, like, ruining all those pretty flowers. Like, I see seeing these dead flowers. Oh, so tragic. I mean, there's less bees, but, you know, the prettiness. But yeah, y'all are really missing. First of all, I mean, this video is 26 minutes long, pretty much. So y'all got a pretty good story about, you know, my Monday day. May I label it? Yeah, I'll label it my Monday day. Yeah, I like that. So, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I hope you guys continue to enjoy your day, or have a great day. And if you do not have a great day, remember that's always okay too. And remember, I'm always over here hoping that your day will turn around. But if it doesn't, it is what it is. I've had days where, like, it's just like, we just gotta wait for the day to be over, and then, like, hopefully tomorrow's a better day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm about to eat me. So I said ravioli, but I think chicken nuggets is where it's at. I'm feeling chicken nuggets. Yeah, chicken nuggets it is. And besides, I'll be okay this week, because I think I have enough to last me this week, because this coming Sunday, I will go get some groceries. By going to get the groceries, I mean placing them in the Walmart cart, and then scheduling a pickup time to go pick them up on Sunday. Because that's how we do it here. Like, I think I did pretty good. Okay, y'all went grocery shopping with me that day. I actually got out of the car and into the grocery store and things like that. I've given y'all a lot, you know, to think about, things like that. Okay, to watch. Okay, there's good content. I recommend you watch the video of my grocery shopping day. That was, okay, last week was technically like yesterday, but the week before last week. Is that what I'm saying? The week before last week. Yeah, I think that's how it works. Well, for me here, I never consider Sunday the start of a new week. I mean, a lot of people say that. I guess people who have actual jobs and work and pay their bills and are real grown-ups, you know, who have to go to the job and things like that and live off of their income and not rely on their parents and things like that, you know. I'm pretty sure people like that, you know, consider Sunday the start of a new week, but I don't. I think that is the cruelest, the dumbest thing I ever heard. What in the heck? Yo, it is not Sunday, no, because then that's a 6-day week. That would be like Friday is the end of the week, so like what? Saturday is like the only, like, because if you're going from Sunday to Friday, what about Saturday? Is Saturday considered its own week? Like, what? That makes no sense to me. Like, what? That's crazy. No. I will never agree to that. That is hogwash. That is, no. No. We don't consider, no. So, yes. The week before last week, okay? If y'all follow my math. But anyway, again, I hope you guys are continuing to stay safe. If you are not staying safe, I hope that you start staying safe and not being an idiot. and considering other people's health and safety as well as your own. But if you don't care about your own, then care about other people, because remember, you're not the only person on this planet. I look forward to the day where I don't have to say that for y'all to stay safe. I mean, that should be like a given to protect yourself and other people. But I guess, you know, some people they don't do that. So yes. I think that's it. That's all I have for y'all today. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, share, subscribe, turn on them post notifications. It's that bell. A little bit down towards the bottom of the screen. It's more like middle of the screen, depending on the size of your phone. You know what I'm saying? So you all can get notified every single time I post a new video. Okay. Then what else? Even if you dislike the video, you can give a dislike, because guess what? I'm still going to continue to do what I do, and I honestly don't care. I would prefer likes, but you know, it's what it is. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Oh, good Lord, it's 31 minutes. Okay. See y'all next time. Bye.